and all. I am ROTARACT Akshay, your host, and ROTARACT Diksha as co-host will be hosting today's session. I I hope for a very hearty day, and I'm really looking forward for this. ROTARACT Diksha.
Hello everyone, I will be co-host along with Akshay today. I hope you enjoy this event today and have a great day.
Once again, welcome to one and all to this E-Ryla organized by Rotary Club of PUNE AMANORA, Rotary Club of MAGARPATTA City in collaboration of ROTARACT Club of AMANORA YOUNGISTAN. Now I would like to ask our President, Mrs. Sunia Megnani, to call meeting to order.
Meeting call to order.
Now I would like to request everyone to please rise for the national anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक
जय हे भारत भाग्य पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल जमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तब शुभ नामे जागे तब शुभ आशीष मागे गाहे तब जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Thank you, everyone. Now I would like to call Rotarian Sapna Ma'am to call for the four-way test.
All right. Good morning, one and all. Let's quickly do our four-way test. So you can repeat after me. Is it the truth?
Is it the truth?
Is it fair to all concerned?
Is it fair
to all concerned?
Will it build goodwill and better friendship?
Build
Build goodwill and friendship.
Will it be beneficial to all concerned?
will be
Will it be
beneficial
to all concerned.
Thank you so much. I request everyone to please mute yourself.
Now I would like to call. President of Rotary Club of Magapatta City, Dr. Kuldeep Charak, to say a few words.
Thanks, Akshay. Good morning. Thanks, Tushar. Well, warmly welcome to all the participants for E-Ryla 2021. In fact, we had been looking for this kind of event to have in the physical form. Well, before I proceed further, let me also thank Rotarian Vishnu Matre, who is also representing the district 3131. Vishnu ji, welcome from our side. And since this Ryla is in collaboration with the three participants, the three students, Rotary Club of Pune AMANORA, Rotary Club of Magarpatta City, and ROTARACT Club of AMANORA Youngistan. So thanks at the outset. Let me give you a quick input why Rotary. As we know, the Rotary was founded by Paul Harris in 1905. That is more than 116 years. In Chicago, the very purpose of creating this kind of platform was basically to do the service to the underprivileged section of the society. We know the bigger picture of the people who are underprivileged, that constitutes almost 75 to 80% of the people in the world. So therefore, the bigger responsibility lies on the people who are privileged and who possess almost all those things which they need as per their desires. So the people who they have bigger responsibility basically to take care of the people who don't have. So let me get back. As of today, Rotary is spread in almost, in over 200 countries in the world. In fact, this number is even bigger than the number which is the UNO's number. And as of today, we have more than 35,000 clubs across the globe, which is having over 12 lakh members as Rotary members across the globe, and giving inputs because we are conducting the ROTARACT, E-Ryla for the ROTARACT guys. So there are more than 8,000 ROTARACT clubs across the globe, which again constitutes. This is in more than 170 countries. Coming back, now, why E-Ryla? Why Ryla? The Ryla basically speaks about Rotary Youth Leadership Award Program, and the very purpose of Rotary is not only to look at uh, giving the services to the underprivileged. This is also basically to creating the second rung of leadership across the organization. So that is where we consider the younger lot has much more responsibility to discharge in the society. Therefore, we need to create very effective, very powerful, fully effective second rung of leaders. So that is where we think the young people who are in the age group of 18 to 30, who are basically the constituents of the Rotaracts. So our responsibility lies to create them in a very stronger and very effective manner. So that is why the Ryla is considered a very important part of the Rotary activities. In fact, because of this COVID-19, the E-Ryla, which is again on the virtual platform we are conducting, we consider this was supposed to be in the physical form, but nonetheless, we cannot deprive our younger lot from from their necessities, from their requirements. So that is why we are conducting the E-Ryla, and that we had been informally discussing a short while ago, maybe sometimes from mid of April onwards, or sometimes in May, we'll start conducting these kind of Rylas in physical form. And most of the student, I take the pride to express, most of the candidates who are going to participate in this E-Ryla program, they are coming from the MBA program of Nafsiadri Group of Institutes. Therefore, I have also assured that the next Ryla, which will be considered in the physical form, that will again be conducted in my own campus. And for that Ryla, we will be conducting the program for our pharmacy students who are over into the graduate level. And since my campus is basically holding uh, all kind of students, right from first standard to the PG. So Rotary, I think, has much larger things to do over there in our campus. So we have started now the top-down approach from MBA. Will come down to the graduate level, and slowly probably will go to the diploma and also of course to the school level. So that is all from my side. I think I whatever the support I can extend, that is always there. And we'll keep on conducting much more programs for our younger lot, the students, in the whole lot of levels. Thank you very much for giving me the opportunity to speak at this level. Thanks again.
Now I would like to call RCPA President, Mrs. Sonia Megnani, to share a few words.
Mute, madam, mute hai aap. Kindly unmute.
Yes. So good morning, everyone. Warm welcome to this E-Ryla 2021. And I am extremely grateful to Dr. Charak for having partnered with us for this event. It is youth support which has made this possible today. And I also extend a hearty welcome to Rotarian Vishnu Matre, District Chairman, Ryla 2021, for taking out time to attend our event. Being a Rotarian, I think Dr. Charak has covered all points. He has given us a lot of information. But I would just like to add that being a Rotarian or a Rotaractor is a thing of pride. We are extremely honored that we have got this opportunity to be on this platform, which lets us do wonderful things for the society. But again, I always like to mention that being a part of Rotary, it just does not mean a lot of social work. It is also a platform, to network, to make friends, to learn new things. Because when you are in a Rotary, I tell them, if you hold a post in Rotary, it is like doing honorary degree in MBA. You get to learn so much. So and it is amazing how you meet people from different walks of life. You learn from them. When you are doing a thing of responsibility to, you learn so much being a Rotarian. And of course, it is also a very big support system. In fact, I have experienced wonderful events where a Rotarian has been in need, and people have come out to help him just because we are on that platform and we all know each other. So please be proud that you're a Rotarian or a Rotaractor, and wear your badge with pride always. I would also suggest that when you travel to foreign countries, wear your badge. I'll just tell you a small anecdote. This is about a Rotaractor who was in a transit city in a foreign land. And because he had a few hours, he ventured out into the city. Then he realized that his battery died out. So he could not use the Google Maps, and he had to get back to the airport to catch his next flight. And he was absolutely lost. He didn't know which direction he would walk also. He wouldn't get a cab. So he was luckily wearing his Rotaractor badge very proudly on his t-shirt. So a car stopped by and he said, "Are you a Rotaractor? Are you from Rotary?" He said, "Yes, sir." He said, "Please hop in. Can I help you in any way?" He said, "Yes, sir. I've lost my way. I need to reach to the airport." And that gentleman took him to the airport. So this is the kind of support and, recognition that you get where you are attached to an international organization of such big repute. So that is such a wonderful thing. Like, nobody will really stop, and ask a stranger, but he just saw that Rotary badge and he said, "Okay, this is a fellow Rotarian. Let me just help out." So that is the kind of support system that we have here. So again, I would not take too much of your time. I think Dr. Charak did explain Rotary in a very good way. So I will hand over, the mic to Akshay to take the proceedings forward. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for your wise words. Now I would like to take this opportunity and ask Rotarian Vishnu Matre sir to share few words with us.
Good morning to everyone. Am I audible?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Good morning, Dr. Kuldeep Charak sir. Good morning, Madam Sonia Meghani, the presidents of Rotary Club of AMANORA and Rotary of MAGARPATTA city, and all their Rotarians, my dear Rotaractor friends, youngsters. This ROTARY is meant for the youngsters, for you only. The Rotary Youth Leadership Awards, that is focused on the youth. Today's both the topics which you have chosen, those are very nice topics. The age is not the factor for going ahead. And second, the youth, everything lies in the youth. Both topics are for youth only. See, the Rotary Youth Leadership Awards, why we are, what is called, Rotary is focusing on youth, because youth is the, what is called, strength of any country. If you see India has a total population of 130 crores. Out of 130 crores, if you see the age between 1 to 25, it is nearly 50% population is of youth. 70 crores population is youth. And if you see the figure 1 to 35 years, it is 65%. Say 91 crores population constitute youth only. That's why the youth is the main, what is called, source of energy, source of what is called progress for any country. That's why in order to channelize your energy, your what is called your talents in the right direction, Rotary is opting for these ROTARYs to take these ROTARYs in various colleges, institutes, and give the guidance to the youth to have the leadership development skill, to increase their communication skill, and also to increase their decision-making power and the creativity. All these things are routines being focused through RILA. RILA, this is the age group for RILA is 12 to 30 years. 12 to 18 years, it is for interactors or school-going children. 18 to 24 years, this age group is for college students, and 24 to 30 years, it is generally for professionals or those who are job seekers who have passed out from their degrees, and for them it is 24 to 30 years. That's where Rotary is focusing in all the ages of the youngsters to give them proper guidance and to have the healthy country. So, and I will not take your much time, but I will just want to express my gratitude to both the presidents and their teams for arranging such a beautiful E-Ryla for our youngsters. Congratulations to both of them in this COVID situation. Also, they have not they are not lagging behind, and along with other projects, they are doing this Ryla for youth also. So thanks to both the presidents and their teams also, and thanks to youngsters, Rotaractors who are participating in this Ryla. You please hear to what the speakers are telling. The speakers are having great experiences in their respective fields. So kindly hear to them and just follow what they are saying. So all the best to the Ryla, all the best to the speakers, and all the best to both the presidents and their teams for this Ryla. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you very much.
This is, sir, we have crossed 200 Rylas this year.
Oh, that's nice. Really nice.
Now, hello. Yes. It's my pleasure to introduce you all. Thank you, sir, for your wise words. Now, it's my pleasure to introduce you all to our first speaker. I am sure कि आप सभी ने उनका नाम तो सुना ही होगा. उन्हें किसी इंट्रोडक्शन की कोई जरूरत नहीं है. वो एक बहुत ही वेल नोन स्पीकर है, मोटिवेशनल स्पीकर है. He is a global youth mentor, mental health awareness advocate, award-winning author of 2 novels, Josh Talk speaker. So, without wasting any time, I would like to welcome Yash Tiwari. Yes, Yash, over to you.
Hello, can you see me? Hello.
Yes,
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 yes.
beautiful, and we can see you.
All right, that's great. That's great. How are you all? First of all, thank you so much for inviting me. I am so very excited for our session ahead as well as the entire event. And most of all, I'm very excited and enthused by the fact that here we are on the platform of Rotary as well as ROTARACT, conversing about one of the most important sections of our society, and that is of the youngsters. And that is what I feel E-Ryla is all about. We are not just discussing why the youngsters are important, but we are also discussing about how to, let's say, enable them to work more in the society, how to contribute more towards the society, and how to make our youngsters better. That is what I believe the message of E-Ryla is all about. And I feel very, very delighted to be a part of this message and this wonderful initiative that you have taken. So thank you so much for inviting me, first of all. I look forward to the entirety of the session. Now, to introduce a little bit about myself, although you have already introduced me, and thank you so much for that warm introduction as well. But just to give you a brief about who Yash Tiwari is at the age of 19 right now. So my name is Yash, as you already know. I'm 19 years old. I work as an international youth mentor and a mental health awareness advocate. I also work as a public speaker and a motivational speaker, and I have delivered 5 TED Talks so far at the international platform of TEDx, a Josh Talk, which has amassed somewhere around 5 lakh views, if I'm not mistaken. And I've written 2 novels by this young age. One of them is titled A Celebration in Tribulation, which I authored when I was just 16 years old back in 2018. And the other one, which is world's first fiction novel based on the coronavirus outbreak, titled Pandemic 2020, Rife of the Virus, जो कि मैंने लिखी थी पिछले साल सिर्फ और सिर्फ 18 साल की उम्र में, for which I've set to international records at the India Book of Records and the Asia Book of Records for being the youngest author to write a book on the COVID-19 outbreak. अब मैंने अपने बारे में इतनी लंबी कहानी सुना दी, ठीक है, मैंने एक बायोग्राफी टाइप की अपनी बता दी आप सब लोगों को, राइट? क्या इसका मतलब ये है कि मैं यहाँ पर अपने सारे जो अचीवमेंट्स है या जो चीजें हैं उसके बारे में ब्रैग करने का ट्राई कर रहा हूँ? क्या आपको ऐसा लगता है? अगर ऐसा लगता है तो मैं हाथ जोड़ के आपसे माफी मांगता हूँ, बट दैट इज नॉट द इंटेंट ओवर हियर। मैंने अपने इन सारे अचीवमेंट्स और अपने सारे ये जो एक्कलेड्स हैं या प्रोजेक्ट्स हैं आज इस यंग उम्र में, इसके बारे में आप सबको बताया, इनफैक्ट काफी डिटेल में बताया, बिकॉज मैं यहाँ पर एक मैसेज हाईलाइट करना चाहता हूँ जो कि मेरे टॉक का भी मेन सब्जेक्ट है, दैट योर एज इज जस्ट अ नंबर। आपकी जो उम्र है ना, वो सिर्फ और सिर्फ एक क्वांटिफाइबल डिजिट होती है। इट इज नथिंग मोर देन दैट एंड इट इज नथिंग लेस देन दैट। It doesn't we can say describe how much potential you have. It doesn't describe how much capacity you have. It doesn't describe your hobbies or your passions or your talents or your strengths or even your weaknesses. Because आप बहुत बड़ी उम्र के हो सकते हैं तब भी आपके अंदर कई सारी weaknesses हो सकती हैं। आप बहुत कम उम्र के हो सकते हैं तब भी आपके अंदर बहुत सारी strengths हो सकती हैं। And that is what I wanted to be very clear about from the very beginning of my session today, कि अगर मैंने आज इस कम उम्र में ये सब करा है, ये जो भी काम मैंने just one second, I think there is a lot of disturbance right now, so can we mute the participants who are not speaking at the moment? I would appreciate.
Akshay, please mute all the participants.
Hello.
Tushar, can you please mute all the participants?
Muted.
Thank you.
All so
Guys, please switch on your cameras, please.
Yeah. So thank you so much. I think it's much better now. The disturbance is gone. So as I was saying earlier, कि मैंने अपनी इन सारी चीजों के बारे में आपको इसीलिए बताया because I just wanted to emphasize on the fact that my age is just a number. That is how it has always been for me, and for you as well. हमारे जो यहाँ पे सारे youngsters जुड़े हुए हैं and even elders जुड़े हुए हैं, your age is also just a number. अगर आपको लगता है कि आप 70 साल की उम्र में एक सोशल इनिशिएटिव शुरू करना चाहते हैं, so does that mean कि आपकी उम्र बहुत ज्यादा हो गई है कुछ करने को? Of course not. You can do that if you have a passion for it. And at the same time, अगर आपको 9 या 10 साल की उम्र में भी लगता है कि आपको एक environmental activist बनना है, then once again, the situation remains the same. If you have the passion for it and if you have the dedication for it, you can do it. आपकी एज यहाँ पर एक ऑब्स्ट्रक्शन नहीं बन सकता आपके बड़े बड़े एम्स के लिए या फिर आपके बड़े बड़े गोल्स के लिए या फिर आपके सक्सेस एंड आपकी जर्नी के लिए। लेकिन अब यहाँ पे एक और क्वेश्चन आता है कि अगर हमारी एज हमारे लिए कोई ऑब्स्ट्रक्शन नहीं है, अगर मैं ये कह रहा हूं कि योर एज इज जस्ट अ नंबर, मैंने अपनी टॉक का सब्जेक्ट ही ये बनाया हुआ है कि योर एज इज जस्ट अ नंबर, तो फिर मैं बार बार इस बात को रिपीट क्यों कर रहा हूं? राइट? अगर हमको पता है कि एज की सच में एज सच कोई तवज्जो नहीं होती आपके पैशंस और आपके एम्बिशंस को लेके, then why do I have to come on a platform as big as E-Ryla and speak about the same? ये तो obvious चीज होनी चाहिए, right? But that is where the problem lies in our society. Even if we talk about the world being so much modernized, even if we talk about the world being so much advanced, even if we talk कि we as a nation or we as a world as a whole, we are culturally advanced, we are psychologically advanced, we are socially advanced and we are advanced. Still, आज भी हमारे इस modernized और advanced world पे आपने ये टर्म सुनी होगी, ageism, जो कि age based discrimination होता है. This ideology still exists. People are prejudiced, people are discriminated, and people are judged based on how old they are or how young they are, let alone what they are doing. Even their very, I would say, initiative, even their passion towards something, even their dreams and ambitions towards a certain goal or aim, even that is judged based on whether a person is old enough or too young for it, or even too old for it. That is how the society is right now, even when we call it so much modernized. And that is the reason why I have picked up to talk about the subject, that is that your age is just a number. Because यहाँ पर हमारे पास बहुत ही ज़्यादा कह सकते हैं energetic youngsters जुड़े हुए हैं who are going to be the leaders of our global future. So if I am able to convey this message to you, I hope that you will be taking this message ahead for your forthcoming generation as well as for your fellow youngsters as well, so that on a global level हम इस टॉपिक को एक ऐसा सब्जेक्ट बना सकते हैं जिसके बारे में किसी यंगस्टर को सोचने की जरूरत ना पड़े, बिकॉज उसको पता है कि his or her ambitions or his or her goals and aims will not be judged based on how old he is or how young he is. अब यूथिज्म को मैं थोड़ा सा और एक्सप्लेन करना चाहता हूँ. एजिज्म एक टर्म होती है जो कि एज बेस्ड डिस्क्रिमिनेशन होता है, बट आई पर्सनली लाइक टू कॉल इट एज यूथिज्म, व्हिच इज द डिस्क्रिमिनेशन अगेंस्ट द यंगस्टर्स बेस्ड ऑन हाउ यंग दे आर. Maybe you might have heard of the term called the juvenile discrimination or the juvenile prejudice, right? That is also the same thing. That is the discrimination or the prejudice of a youngster or a section of youngsters based on how young they are. और ये एक बहुत ही प्रोमिनेंट इशू है. आप अगर इसके बारे में सर्च करने बैठेंगे आपको लाखों करोड़ों एग्जाम्पल मिल जाएंगे. बट अगर मैं आपको कुछ क्लियर एग्जाम्पल इसके देना चाहूँ, दैट आपका ये जो पर्सपेक्टिव है, जो डेफिनेशन है आपके दिमाग में इस टॉपिक को लेके, उसको क्लियर करने के लिए, सो इसके सबसे बड़े एग्जाम्पल तो हमारे पास हो सकते हैं लाइक दैट ऑफ ग्रेटा थर्नबर्ग, who at the age of 16 she became a climate environmentalist, an environmental activist for millions upon millions of people around the world. But in the initial stage of that, before उसकी कोई TED talk आई या फिर उसने कोई social movement millions लोगों के साथ शुरू करा, she was judged based on how young she was. Another example of this comes from our own country, which is of Lisipria Kangjum, who is yet another environmental activist. She is also very young. I think she's only 9 or 10 years old, right? If I'm not mistaken. Or maybe younger than that. I'm not absolutely sure about that. But once again, the same situation arose over here as well. कि उसके aims और goals तो बहुत बड़े थे when she initiated. Right now, of course, they are doing very well. They are inspiring billions of people around the world. But in the initial stage, I'm saying that when they took the step to do something which is well beyond their number of age, they were judged based on that. They were trolled on Twitter and Instagram कि बेटा अपनी स्कूल की पढ़ाई पे ध्यान दो, ये सब देख के कुछ नहीं होने वाला, ये एनवायरमेंटल वगैरह के बारे में तुम सोचना बंद कर दो, तुम अपनी एनवायरमेंटल स्टडीज पे ध्यान दो. That is how the society is, even if we call it so much modernized, and that is something which we need to hit the nail on. मैं जानता हूं कि मैं बहुत ही bluntly यहाँ पे आपसे बात कर रहा हूं, but I think that if we want to inspire the youngsters and if we want to enthuse the youngsters to take a step for the global change, then we need to be bluntly honest about it. और मैं blunt honesty में ही विश्वास रखता हूँ, so please beware about that for the rest of the session as well. इसका एक और एग्जाम्पल मैं आपको देना चाहूंगा, and that is not from here in India actually, but ये United States of America से आता है, and I don't know whether you have heard of this person or not, but the person whom I want to talk about is in fact a senator in the Congress of the United States, and her name is Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. जैसे कि हमारे इंडिया में मिनिस्टर्स होते हैं, पार्लियामेंट्री लोग होते हैं ना, तो वैसे ही वहां पे यूएस में सेनेट होता है, एंड उनके सेनेट में भी देयर इज वन पर्सन, this young politician who is not that young actually, she's in her 30s or something, but still she's considered relatively younger than the other ministers or the other senators. And this young politician, Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, though she has a lot many huge goals and aims and ambitions for not just her nation but the world as a whole, whether they are environmental concerns that she wants to fight against, whether they are humanitarian crises that she wants to fight against, or various other things, even right now at the age of 30, when she's not so young, she is judged based on how young she is. मुझे याद है कि अभी मैं आई थिंक कुछ हफ्तों पहले ही उसका एक इंटरव्यू देख रहा था, बिकॉज आई एम वेरी मच इंस्पायर्ड बाय द वे शी स्पीक्स मोर देन व्हाट शी स्पीक्स अबाउट. बट एनीवे, व्हेन आई वाज वाचिंग हर इंटरव्यू, it was about this green new deal, which is I think some economical thing that she wants to initiate over there in the country. I don't want to go into the depth of that, but मैं बस वो टॉक उसकी सुन रहा था, and टॉक तो मुझे बहुत अच्छी लगी, सुन के बहुत ही अच्छा लगा कि यंग रिप्रेजेंटेटिव, यंग पॉलिटिशियन कुछ करना चाहती है. बट जब मैंने उसके कमेंट स्क्रॉल करना शुरू करे यूट्यूब के उस वीडियो पे, आई वाज जस्ट baffled by that, because if there were 100 comments and 10 of them were about what she was speaking or appreciating her, then the rest of the 90 comments were just